All rise. Support court with Judge Vanda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1078, McKinney case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss McKinney.
Yes,
we're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
okay.
See what she does.
Okay. So we took the DNA test, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Okay. Okay. Have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've spoken.
No.
Lies.
Oh, okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is going to go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out.
All right, folks, buckle up because this case is about to get dramatic. The video opens off with some aggressive music setting. The atmosphere for what's definitely going to be a fiery courtroom. Showdown Judge Vabby brings the court to order, and we're introduced to case number JVB178, the McKinn case. The tension is already high in the air as the parties take their seats. You can tell this isn't going to be your normal run-of-the-mill paternity case. Let's dive in.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No, that's not what I said, but...
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you found all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay. So
you see how aggressive she is about this?
I'm just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
this is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
this
please.
is clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever.
Results, please.
But it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this. Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
Yeah. I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want to
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We don't know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
The judge starts by attempting to keep things cordial, asking if Miss McKinney and the purported father had spoken since the DNA tests. But oh my, it's evident these two are not on good terms. Miss McKinney says they barely spoke for 30 seconds, and the claimed father quickly jumps in, accusing her of lying. The court attempts to mediate, but it's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Miss McKinney hits back, alleging the purported father tried to sweet-talk her into abandoning the case. The drama is already off the charts, and we're only a minute in interview now. Things get even juicier.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint? No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All right.
Drum roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
What did they say?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember?
No, I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with. Remember?
There is no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
The alleged father suggests that Miss McKen is only bringing this case now because he's engaged and has a son with his fiancée. He's basically accusing her of trying to sabotage his new life. But Miss McKinney isn't having it. She says this is about doing what's right for her daughter. Not revenge, the judge listens carefully. But you can tell she's already sensing that this case is more about personal drama than legal facts. The back and forth is fierce, and you can feel the anger between these interviews. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for, the DNA results. The judge throws the bombshell. There's no probability that the alleged father is the father of Miss McKenna's child Q.
Wasn't in a legal size envelope. So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney. Okay, and his uncle can do all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute. I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went. And you said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And it did.
And it did. And it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it appeared that these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you,
not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. Mm-hmm. So you're going to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He is not the father.
He is not the father. He is not the father. How many times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
that was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
Excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
You are not the father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw.
The shocked reactions, the alleged father looks relieved. But Miss McKinney is not convinced. She starts questioning the results, even suggesting that the alleged father's uncle, who an attorney might have, tampered with them. The judge shuts that down quickly. But Miss McKen isn't backing down. She's adamant that he's the father, and she even brings up a tattoo on his private part as proof. Yes, you heard that right. This case just got very personal. Interview, despite the DNA results. Miss McKen is still fighting tooth and nail. She's convinced the alleged father is lying, and she's not letting this go. The alleged father, on the other hand, is throwing shade, suggesting Miss Kenny might have been with someone else during the time in question. The judge has had enough at this point and dismisses the case, but not without a final warning to Miss McKinney that she can file another case if she has new evidence. The video ends with Miss McKen still arguing and the alleged father walking away, probably thanking his lucky stars. This case is a roller coaster of emotions, allegations, and drama, definitely one for the books.